Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 6, and this will be my trailer breakdown for The Flash Season 6, Episode 13, otherwise entitled, Grodd Friended Me. But before I do that, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. And also, I am very close to 500 subs, so let's try and get that as soon as possible. Now, unfortunately, due to my terrible luck with copyright claims, I will not be playing the trailer for this. But if you guys are here, I would assume that you've seen the trailer. If not, I will link it in the description down below so you guys see the trailer. Okay, so before I do the breakdown, I will go over the synopsis as well because it does give us a better idea on what is going on in the episode. And if like Flash is teaming up with Grodd, then who is the villain? Well, we will find out in the synopsis. Feeling overwhelmed with all the changes since Crisis, Barry conducts an experiment that goes away and puts him directly in Gorilla Grodd's path. Expecting the worst, Barry is surprised when Grodd asks him for help. Unfortunately for both Flash and Grodd, things get worse when another villain appears. Solovar. Meanwhile, Iris and Eva work together to escape the Mirrorverse. Now, I really didn't like the past two episodes, which is why I did not do a review for those episodes. Our main character, the Flash, just doesn't feel like a main character at all. He's not having much focus. It's always just like Iris and stuff. I mean, like, last episode was like this week's episode. It was good, but it still wasn't like as good as season 6 was so far. But the Ralph Dibny stuff, it was good. But like, I just don't like the lack of Barry that they had since that. But like, even like episode 10, we barely had any Barry as well. But like, that one was still a good episode due to like Iris like being like a detective, and I love those like detective types of things, which is why I liked that episode. But like 11, but with 13, 11 and 12, not a fan. But thank God, this trailer for episode 13 looks like we will be getting more of Barry, and obviously we also have the return of Gorilla Grodd. Now in the synopsis says we will be getting some like side stories as well, like Iris and Eva, and also in the trailer we do see Nash and Allegra. But I hope that they really focus on Barry and the Barry story more, because like it really lacked after Post-Crisis. But yeah, let's just break this trailer down. So the trailer starts off with the Flash running around a place. Now due to the filter, I would assume that he's making his way to Gorilla City. But we do hear Barry say, "So much has changed since the Crisis. Just feels like a piece of me that's missing." Now the fact that he's saying this is pretty weird because we've had 3 episodes released after Crisis, and it doesn't make sense that Barry is noticing these changes right now. They should have done this a lot sooner, but I'm interested to see how they will like fix this in the episode. But we then see we see Barry arrive at Gorilla City, and then we get a close-up of him. So due to this close-up, I would assume that someone is in front of Barry, so either Grodd or Solovar. But then we cut to Star Labs and we see Chester and Camilla, who have both come back for this episode, and also Cisco is back for this episode as well. Eric Wallace did say he will be back for episode 13, so Cisco is back as well. But then we cut to the shot of some like Gorilla Grodd readings, but it isn't Chester and Camilla who are looking at these readings. As you can see towards the left hand side, you do see like a blonde highlights from a woman's hair, and I will get to who that is in a second. Now we cut to Barry and we see him putting this like earpiece on. At first glance, I thought that he may be like using Gideon or something, but behind him you do see like a cage like environment, so Barry is in a cage, and just like other shots in the trailer. So what Barry's actually doing is he's probably using this thing that helps him tap into Grodd's memories so he could help Grodd with whatever the problem is, because this is post crisis as we know, so Grodd's story and stuff would have changed as well. But then we cut to Nash and Allegra, and they're both staring at something at one point in the trailer, and then that same place ends up blowing up in like the next shot. But we then have Caitlin in the caged lab environment, as I was talking about, and she looks a lot younger. As you can see, she has the blonde highlighted hair. So this was the person behind the Grodd computer, and we do hear her say, "I can't help you if you don't talk to me." Now she's obviously not saying this to Barry; she's saying this to Grodd, but Barry would think that she's saying this to him because he is in Grodd's memories. But we then have Barry in a cage again, but this is a shot from when he awakes from the cell, because as you can see, he looks like shocked and confused, and we do hear him say, "Why am I in a cage?" But then we have this look at Gorilla Grodd, and he does have that like telepathic thing that he had in season 5 as well. And then we see Barry looking like he's about to fight someone in that like Gorilla City area. So Grodd is probably gonna knock Barry out at this stage and then cage him up after. But we cut to Barry again, and he says, "What the hell is going on?" And then we see Eobard. No, this is not Earth 2 Harry Wells. This is Eobard because it's obviously like Gorilla Grodd's memories. So Eobard, and he says cranky. I don't know why, but he just says that. So Barry's still clearly reliving the memories of Grodd, but he thinks it's real. But then the trailer ends with Barry turning around, and we see Grodd over there. And he says, "Grodd wants Flash." But that's all he says. The last part, as you can tell from the sound, is a totally new person saying to die. So the person behind whoever's editing this trailer put those like two sounds together, so it sounds like Grodd wants Flash to die, but it's not. If you watch the trailer with like good volume and stuff, you would notice that when Grodd says Grodd wants Flash, and then you cut to die, it's two different sounds, so it's not the same person speaking. So the to die thing is probably Solivar. Now Solivar was an ally of the Flash, as we remembered from season 3. So this is a new crisis change. Solivar is now a villain. But Grodd now. Grodd is like he's like a villain of the Flash. He's one of the main villains as well in the Flash comics as well. So I really hope that like Grodd will like backstab him or something, because like I just don't see him being an ally of the Flash. Like I wouldn't like that to happen. Grodd is a villain, and he is a great villain, so I do hope that he stays like that. If episode 14 is a two-parter, then maybe he would get like betrayed, but I hope that Grodd doesn't end up being an ally of the Flash. Maybe he's just using the Flash for like something he wants, and then Grodd stabs him in the back later. Because I'm sorry, but I just don't see Grodd being an ally of the Flash. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the trailer, guys. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think of this. I will see you guys in my next video.